Hi everyone. Most topics are easy, but some topics are a bit difficult. Okay, so today's topic is on the difficult end. It's around VLOOKUP or vertical lookup and Hlookup or horizontal lookup. Now, for the next 2 to 3 minutes, just stop whatever you're doing, okay, and give me full focus on this particular video. All right, and by the end of this, I'm pretty sure you'll understand all concepts. Okay, first we'll tackle VLOOKUP because if you understand that, Hlookup is a piece of cake. This data set consists of two sheets. Okay, it consists of one is I've just zoomed in so that it will be easy to look at the formula. There's the department, then the employee ID, the name, the location, and that's pretty much it for this sheet. Okay, basic employee data. The second is the sales data. When we have quarter one, quarter two, and different quarter sales, we have the employee ID, but we still don't have the first name and the last name. And if you see, this is slightly jumbled up. So the problem over here is we cannot simply copy paste it, right? We need to check. Okay, so first is employee six. We need the first name and last name. So we'll have to search for employee six. It's Paul and Alan. We have to type Paul and Alan, and that's not a good way to work, right? It's inefficient. We need to do this smartly. Okay. Now, of course, you can use AI, give it the right prompts and everything. You have to check the data again. There's all sorts of chaos. Using VLOOKUP, this becomes a piece of cake. Now, how do you exactly go about using VLOOKUP over here? For that, it's just like any other formula, okay? So first you give equal to, now what we want over here, we want to reference this employee ID and extract the first name and last name and so on, okay? So this is the reference value and this is the target value. The reference value is employee ID, target value is the names. All right. So first we do VLOOKUP, and it consists of four different inputs that we have to give it. Okay. The first input is the reference value. That is what we are searching. We are searching for the employee ID, and where are we searching it? We are searching it in this sheet, the employee sheet, and we select this entire data set from B2. Let me just select some extra. Okay, yeah, let me select this entire thing from B2 to E31. Okay, we've selected. Now, why have we selected from B2 and not A2? Because, please be careful about this, that the reference value, the employee ID value that you're searching, VLOOKUP will search for it in the first column of your selection. So, if you had selected from A2, okay, instead of B2, then VLOOKUP would have started searching for employee ID from only in column A, and this would fail. Okay, you would not get any value whatsoever. So you have to keep this in mind that the reference value that you're searching for, it should be in the first column of your selection. And your selection can be as long as you want. That is not a problem. Okay. Now that is clear, hit comma, and then I have to select our target value. So for this, we need to enter a number that is the column number of our target value. Now the column number is ABC 3, right? Because you're searching for first name, but not really. We have to give the target column number based on a selection. So a selection is starting from B. So first name basically becomes the second column. So we enter 2 over here. Next, we enter false over here because that the fourth parameter is basically if you have any logical specifications or anything. In 99% of the cases, you don't have any, and that's it. You have Paul over here. Similarly, if I copy this formula and I paste it over here, then and I just need to change the column number. Second was for first name, third is for last name. If you're getting confused, look into the sheet, it'll be quite clear and we get Allen. Okay, that's it. VLOOKUP seems simple, right? Just drag it down right till the end, and you should get the. Oops, looks like we have an error. Why is that? Okay, so let me explain you why we got this error. Remember, long back we had done a video on the dollar sign, okay, and we've been using it consistently. The dollar sign basically locks column numbers and cell numbers. However, you didn't enter any dollar sign over here. So when you dragged it down for Paul, I'll just zoom it a bit more. I'll just highlight this. For the first one, it was B2 to E31. For the next one, it became B3 to E32. And this way, this became B6 to E35. So as in when you were dragging it, it kept on changing the search value. So why did it give an error over here? Because you were searching for E01, okay? You were searching for E01 as your reference value, but your selection range was B6 to E35. And if you look at the employee sheet, sorry, then your reference value E01, you'll only get it if you start your selection from B2 itself. But no, you're starting it from B6, right? So in this particular sheet, that is the error that you have made, and that error is often shown in all your formulas because you've continuously dragged it. So solution is very simple. Just lock it by pressing F4 or manually entering the dollar sign. Okay, and also do it for this one. Now, when you again drag it down, okay, when you again drag it down, all the formulas, the errors will go away and you get the correct values. Because now your search range it's from B2 to E31. Over here also it's from B2 to E31, and that will keep on happening. All right. So that pretty much summarizes the application of VLOOKUP, the vertical lookup. Hlookup is quite simple in that aspect. It basically searches instead of first column, it searches from the first row of your selection, and then you have to enter the row number. So to take a simple data set, um, let me just remove all the other data set over here, okay? Just for a bit. And I want to extract the first name of the third employee. Alright, that's all I want to do. Extract the first name of the third employee as per this sheet. So what I'll do is basically I'll type Hlookup. Okay. Then what am I searching? I'm searching for the first name. That is my reference value. After that, it'll ask me for the range. So remember, the first row has to be the reference, has to be where we find the reference range. So it starts from here, then I select it right till the end. All right. Then it asks me which row number do I want after I get the search value. So if this is the search value, I get this, then it's row number 2, 3, and 4 because I want the third employee. That's in the fourth row. And the last one is false, and we'll get Sarah. Right? This is a very rare use case. Hlookup is not so useful because progressively data keeps on populating row wise. So you'll generally want VLOOKUP to scan across the entire column set, not across the horizontal row set. As and when you play around with more and more data in your life, also you'll understand this. In the past 4 years of experience, I cannot remember a single use case when I was forced to use Hlookup, but that might be with the case of the data sets that I have played around with. My role was to teach you this once clearly, and I hope you've understood this. Now, what I want you guys to do is I'll give you a data to play around, and I'll ask you some questions in the MCQs. So use this, okay? And I'll definitely check this in the mock interviews that we conduct, okay? If you understand this concept clearly. With this, we come to the end of formulas. Please, once again, I'm requesting you guys go through all the formulas again. Okay, make notes if you have not. I myself make notes when I teach you guys because it's very important for us not to miss anything. And if this is clear, we'll do some really exciting projects moving forward. And once you're done with all the projects, of course, we'll move to the next topic of your entire journey of data analytics with AI. All right, hope it's clear and all the best.